I have Slay the Princess installed. I don't. I lied. 1 second, let me install it. Alright, the game is downloaded. Okay, so we're about to play Slay the Princess. It is a horror game. I don't think it's going to be that scary, just like horror vibes. But, you know, warning just in case. This is a love story. Ah, what was that content warning about then? It's fine. Alright, here we go. So, Slay the Princess. New game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Explore. Have you, this is a lot. What? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Have you considered that everything I say might be right and you might be wrong? But how can a princess locked away in the basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay, I don't trust you, Flowey. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
That's true.
You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
That's true, yeah. Making some good points.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Alright, I'm hearing a lot of source dude, just trust me.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Or we could take the S away.
Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I am. Not only am I going to let her out, I'm going to help her. Not only, and I'll stream it. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? What, apart from, you know, being alive, because the world's going to continue?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Ooh, I'm wrong. Okay. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm coming around on killing her. Okay, you know what? Chat often complains to me that I don't follow with what the game is telling me to do. And the game is called Slay the Princess. The game is telling me to slay the princess. Let's go slay the princess.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Sorry, Lily has a bunch of monocoins riding on a certain bet and she wants me to change what I'm doing.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Wait, are we talking to ourselves? Proceed into the cabin. Are we, like...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Ooh. I like the art style. Explore. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Oh, the icon has changed to the blade. And to the basement.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh!
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
That's not the word I would have picked.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. What? No way. Why would you even think that? You're silly. No, I wouldn't do that. Steal your nerves and stuff. I'm killing her. I'm killing her.
Forward.
Absolutely doing it.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
The blade.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Slay the prince. It's right there. That's the.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this was easy. Okay, we did it.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Yes.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
And because she believes it.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Yeah, of course it is. She's
Yes,
dead. Yeah.
exactly. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. She's dead.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone, but it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in.
Okay, what's the reward?
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Reward, please.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Do we have to go downstairs and chain ourselves and the next game slay the prince? Wait, this is my prize? This is great! Thank you so much! Wait, this is my prize? This sucks. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the... Yeah, that's... Yeah,
This isn't an ending.
Okay.
In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Oh.
Time passes. You've never been happier.
One must imagine the Princess Slayer happy?
Psst. Hey. We're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Explore. Oh. Okay, I thought that would just be a bad end. It keeps going? Okay, didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy, we're happy. Explore.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No, I'm not happy.
Good. Because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
Okay, we are a crazy person, alright?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
I like it.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on. And I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
No, it's just Gollum again! We're just playing Gollum again! Okay.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us?
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. Constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Alright, that's true. That's true, and we did slay the princess, but I'm gonna need 3 more. You're right. I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer. Yeah, that's yeah.
What
that's
a
true.
relief.
Yeah, let's just stick around. You know, we don't need to make a decision.
I suppose we've got all the time in the world for you to change your mind.
Eventually, it's gonna happen.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices' pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
The idea of being stuck somewhere with nothing to do for all of eternity is very, like, that's hell to me. Hey, good ending. You did it. You saved everyone. Yay. All right. I wonder if that could have kept going for a while longer if I stabbed myself. Slay the Princess, created by Tony Howard, Arias, and Abby Howard. The Princess, Nicole Goodnight. Voices in your head, Jonathan Sims. Okay, I think we're going to subreddit. All right, let's go back. What happens if we don't kill her? Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Can we get to a chapter 2?
You're on a path in the woods. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceeded to the cabin.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden
Oh, we saw
clock.
this before. Let's go.
This is an oppressive place. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, so she knows our intentions when we come down. Interesting.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you.
Hi. I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hold on, let me see the chains. Yeah, 1 second.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
And as you're doing it, she reaches up and gives him the old neck snap. And then someone else walks down the stairs and sees it, and she's like, shame, pulls out a gun.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, I don't, sorry. I'm going to check upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
I'll miss you.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Wait, what?
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Uh-oh. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
So we're roommates.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
I don't see a sink down here, so how are they, doing stuff?
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh, okay, that happened quickly.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
Cut her arm? So I'm saving.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
What are we? What the fuck are these dragon Sona hands? What?
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Wouldn't it though?
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
I know. She's so tough.
No.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Okay, why didn't she just do that already then?
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No. We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Watch me.
No!
What are you doing?
Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess. Warn her. Ah! Oh, that's a cool use of the options. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
It's like Dark Souls.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
What if she had a bat right now? We'd be fucked. Slay the princess, slay the princess. Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
The princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh, but...
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
oh, she means it.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, where did my knife skills go?
Your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
This seems genuine.
It can't just end like this, right?
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel. Oh, this time we get to Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting it. Oh, this time it's different. Okay, so there are restarts within a continuity, and then there's actual endings. So when we last run, we got an actual ending. Okay, I wonder how many actual endings there are. It's not a spiral, it's a spring. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, this is the first time either of us have been here.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
4?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I mean, I agree. I put Putin above it, but yeah.
What's the point of doing anything?
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Does she remember?
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
True.
Convoluted. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you it's a path in the woods.
If people locked her away, then why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? I like the questions.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Aw, narrator called me special? Now I'm in? Oh my god, thank you.
Oh. I didn't know we were special.
Yeah, I didn't know, yeah. I didn't.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice.
It did feel, yeah, it did, yeah.
Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling... David?
A warning before you go any further. Don't believe a word she says.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
This is so good for making you want to reconsider your path. Like, I want to... He's so awful. Oh, man. Maybe that is the narrator trying to convince us to do something else by pretending to be this obnoxious simp. I don't know. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is
Whoa.
clean and elegant.
Hey, what?
Its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner.
Alright. I know what we do. We just keep doing the same loop, and every single time the interior gets better and better, and then we kill her, and then our eternity is spent in a much nicer place. If we do enough loops, maybe we'll get a computer. Alright, you didn't say anything about the mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's a mirror. What?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Oh, man. Wow. How many hours into this game are we? And we're looking at our reflection? Because we'd be curious? Whoa. Damn. Wow. The technology.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Yes. Can I rewind with mouse scroll like you can in some games that might be like that? No, you can't?
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Approach the mirror.
It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean. This is gonna kill us, isn't it?
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Are we a dragon that's captured a princess? What the fuck is this?
But it was there a second ago.
Oh.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
I'm not taking the blade. I want to go down. I want to do the exact same thing again.
The door to the basement creaks open,
this is very
revealing
nice.
an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
If we keep doing enough loops, it's going to be a nice room, and then be like, yeah, whatever. Let's let her live.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Oh, where did my arm go?
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
I can charm her back, though. Go down the stairs. Hey. Is her arm...
We walk down the
Okay,
stairs
her arm's
and
back.
lock eyes with the princess.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Can she? She popping more cleavage than last time? Is she, like, preening herself in anticipation? Is she, like, playing with us back here?
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Wait, you don't know? Okay, what the hell's going on here? Alright, this is really interesting so far. How many different entities are here? Or is it just one, and there's different facets of the same entity? Or is there two, and there's different facets of each one? Or is he lying? I kind of believe him, though.
That's right, villain.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to rescue her?
Where's the proof?
We never saw a world end.
Yeah, it's...
And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
It's like being on Twitter, man. There's so many people you agree with, but they're saying it in the worst, most obnoxious way that you're just like, oh man, what the fuck? Why? Alright, I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Aww.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Oh, she's evil for sure. I can fix her.
That's because she's perfect.
Do
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
What if there is? What happened after I died? Let's do that
You
one.
died, and now we're talking.
Okay. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
I love her so much, chat. I love her so much.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Can we do that?
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Watch me.
She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
It's very weird, yeah.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time?
No, you're right. It's further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
You killed me last time I heard a lot. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
No.
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
She wants to make us happy.
Wait, what?
My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, it wasn't. What? Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
Rescue the princess.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
If you can do that, why don't you just do it all the time? Yeah, that's right. Why don't you do it all the time?
I would if you had a weapon.
Oh, okay.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Whoa.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I would.
Yeah.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Wait, what?
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
She's about to do something awful, isn't she?
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Oh, but she does.
So gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
I want to burn everything.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Please ask for ice cream or something.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Pick a place and we'll order the food. What? Oh, whoa. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
There must be something you want, but what would make you happy? You being happy.
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on?
Chat's liking her more and more as this goes on. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Oh, no, go back. But oh, shit, no.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
And it's all she wanted. Achievement unlocked. You don't get the chance to ask another question. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
No. She was our perfect match.
I know, rip.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
What mirror? There's no mirror. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. The narrator's gone? Where did my narrator go?
It is. Does that mean the world ended?
No, because the narrator stayed when the world ended in the other one. Is the narrator the same entity as the princess?
A villain vanquished.
Uh-oh. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. The body, it's you. Achievement. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
But not that fragile vessel. The gift of a fragile, but not that fragile vessel. Devin chat, VA in chat. VA the princess in chat. Ban the princess. Ban the princess. We have to go along with it. The narrator's son. I'm kidding. Hello. Gift of the fragile vessel.
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Okay, so definitely reacting to what we're doing and the feelings that we have going into it. All right, that's really interesting. Oh, why is it coming in with the preconceived notion of slaying her then? Where's that coming from? All right, that's interesting. Give them a marble. No, then we have to explain the whole marble thing. Oh no. No, we can't just give marbles out all the time. It's not complicated. What do you mean it's not complicated? It's very complicated. Nicole, good night. If you would like to propose your favorite anime or an anime you would like me to watch as my first anime ever watching it seriously, then we can add it to the marble race. Oh shit, let me think. You could also say none of them. You could say no anime. And we'll put a no anime marble in. I really enjoyed, I'm gonna say this wrong, Higurashi no Nakukuro Koro ni, but that is definitely not everyone's style. Oh, let me look it up. Okay. Usually we read it. Kiichi Meibara has just moved to the quiet village of Hina Mizawa in the summer of 1983 and quickly becomes inseparable friends with schoolmates Rena, there's a school, Rena Ryugu, Mion Sonozaki, Satoko Hojo, and Rika Farud. However, darkness lurks underneath the seemingly idyllic life they lead. Chat seems to be happy with that one, so sure, we can add it in. Were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I'm starting to think that the only reason there is a princess is because the narrator says that there's a princess, and that leads us to have the expectation of a princess. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
To me, I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? If you believe, is she going to say something like, if you believe that's what I'm going to do, then that's what I'll do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Not hearing a no. You're being cemented. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know?
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay, so there are a series of conclusions that lead to this point, or something like this, and if we find enough of them, then we get a more conclusive ending than the first one we got. Okay. Okay. I'm not going back. Wait. Alright, what if we wait?
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Aw, she's so nice. Wait forever. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you. but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Yeah, probably.
I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Okay then. Alright then. Alright. Nice one game. Oh, Princess?
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Oh, nice. Oh, well done. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. What if I just leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. Quietly continue down the pathway from the cabin. Let's do that.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
That loops to another path to a different cabin. Looks exactly the same.
Good. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Okay. I'm going to the cabin. Sheesh. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Forever.
Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. Oh, true. Actually, you know what? Actually true. Yeah, I'm going that one.
I said everyone. I meant you're part of everyone too. But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Is there a wall somewhere that I can run into for 5 hours?
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again.
Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
The cabin starts to move.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Uh-oh.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
That's cool.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin.
And a lighthouse.
And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? You're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Chapter 2, The Stranger. Oh, this continues. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that was going to be a...
You're on a path in the woods.
I see a wall.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Alright, is there going to be a voice of the coward or something?
I don't know.
Ah!
It's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
It's me!
Captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
So we need to get a new voice in Chapter 2 and bring that to the princess with the hands behind her, I'm guessing. That's my read on it right now. Maybe it's different every time. Maybe it's not always that princess.
The world really did end last time, didn't it?
If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever. Stay in the woods forever. Alright, last time, that ended very badly for us. Whatever.
Well, that's clever. A little boring, though. What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore. Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Confusion. Why are you here? I'm unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Oh, crap. Alright, so I want to do the exact same thing I just did, except I want to not stay there forever. So walk away from the cabin. I can't. What? Oh. Really? Oh, damn. So you can mess up? Okay, let's go with thanks to tell me what to do. I'm really surprised at that.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Okay, let's just listen to what the narrator tells us to do now. Alright, let's take the blade. Okay, slay the princess.
You lunge forward with...
Yeah, so it's the same thing. Okay, so of course she is. She's dead. Oh, it's too easy. Oh, yeah. That was too easy. Yeah, it was too easy.
Over. Don't get all worked up.
No, too easy.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Uh-oh.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
There is no pulse.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
All right, now we're going against the narrator. I'm checking for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive?
Oh.
Wait, what was that? You know what that was.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy.
Knife too?
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
So narrator...
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Narrator cares, or is it just a matter of principle? Oh, chapter 2. Okay, so this is another path.
You're on a path in the woods.
Is there a chapter 3? What's gonna be here? The slain? Voice of the dead?
This whole thing's a crock
Cheated.
of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, now we can leave. Let's leave. We can leave and we can go on the other path and let's see if we can collect more voices. Let's just get them all. Hit the brick. I'm leaving.
And away we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope.
Huh. That's strange. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
There's definitely a mirror.
What's Cheated gonna say?
There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
So bitter. Whose side would Contrarian take? There is a mirror. No, there isn't. Wipe the mirror clean. Okay, so same thing.
But it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Oh, I hate this place.
You take the blade from the table.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement
Whoa.
creaks open. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Okay, so when we were the smitten, we got the right ending by acting smitten. So do we act cheated or do we get cheated? But on the other side, when we were the contrarian, we did the ultimate contrarian move, was just like, fuck you, I'm not playing, and that didn't work. So it's not always like that. Okay.
You can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
Oh, does she have a big Dark Soul sword?
It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Yeah, because it's going to become real if you keep thinking it.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Oh.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Oh, she sounds so hot. I mean, gross. She sounds so
There's
gross.
something so wrong with that voice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp
Cool.
eyes following you from across the room.
Oh, why is it the windows there too? How does a cellar have a window like that? Because the last ones did too. Is it built into the side of the hill? If you went around the hill, would the bottom of the cabin be stuck up a little bit? I guess so. That could happen, right? All right.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
All right, let's do it.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? I hope she's like, what? No.
What? No, no, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to not stabbing distance to help me.
Yeah, not stabbing distance. Yeah, okay.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Yeah, and I don't.
But I don't
Yeah.
remember it, so it must not have happened.
Last time? What are you talking about?
I believe her.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Narrator, how are you not getting this? But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yes.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
It does count.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now?
I know I have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? And why would I stab you to death? It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife. Prove that it's not a ghost.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
Okay, is it laced through one of the chains? Through her dress?
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically 0.
Practically 0 means it's not 0. Huh. But what if you're just hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious.
Oh, what?
Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you. Silly little bird face thinks she's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything.
Bird face?
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I didn't.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
She has a knife!
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
I don't have a bat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yes.
You're acting like you are.
Yeah.
My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
I like all the bickering.
No. I have my dignity. Fine. And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Yeah, I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find the key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't. What kind of key is it? Is it one of those keys with the chunky teeth that go in, or is it like a modern car key or something? Who knows? Yeah, sure. What if it's one of those weird puzzle ornate locks? Yeah.
Okay, I'm bored now.
Uh-oh.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's...
Uh-oh.
In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all. How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
Is talking a free action?
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment.
Yeah, until she chops her arm off and then comes and does the old stabby stab. This is like a bat and a knife together. We're fucked.
And then she slices through her arm.
Run!
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
Cheese it, let's go!
She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and
Not
wordless
again.
exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defence.
She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
She said before she killed us.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
Wait, did the icon change to the other hand that we have left?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, chapter 3! There is a chapter 3, the arms race.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Oh, he's getting angry.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Nobody.
Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Now there's 2 of them. What?
What's the point of fighting? if
Broken?
She's just going to win every time. It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. This is our 3rd? No wonder things have fallen apart. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched.
We take it.
Oh!
Sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Do I not even have any choices? Cheated is running the show now. Okay.
This feels right.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
And what if we never do?
Don't be like that. I know things are hard right now, but we got to stay positive. If they're confident, then I'm confident.
Wipe the mirror clean. That was a long drawn out sigh, yep.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
She's gonna have double arm plates now? She's fucking Jensen from Human Revolution. What's gonna happen?
You step forward, an unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Uh-oh.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
That's true, actually, that's true.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
I never asked for this.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
No, I'll come over there.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Lunge wildly, just go for it. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She... I'm flirting. It was the artifact. I'm flirting.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
I would like to.
I'd rather not.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
Is the voice of the cheater going to say she's not going to be faithful?
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah! I know you want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? I just feel like I really get you. Like, I like you. Romantically even. Maybe we can hash this out over a date. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death? Give her the look. Give her the look.
The look.
The look.
The look. We've all used it.
Yeah, the look, yeah.
Yeah, do you not know about the look?
Even I know about the look.
You flash the princess the look. And
Oh.
a rosy blush
Oh.
rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Are we gonna have a dinner date and she's gonna be picking up the wine glass with her blade arms and just like holding it up?
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
We're in.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
We're in.
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
I will enjoy that, yeah.
Or not. Blush still glowing in her cheeks, the princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
Romantically.
Ow.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt?
Yeah!
What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
He's back!
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. Dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I agree with this.
We'll win her heart eventually.
Yeah!
Oh, great. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Come on, show me something new.
Let's do the authority. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your conscience leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to me. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder.
Yeah!
She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
He's back!
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes. We can't give up. Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Conceal.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need.
She skewers you.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 4, Mutually Assured Destruction. Okay.
You're on it. Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
How many of us are there now?
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Yeah.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is...
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Let's try the look again. The look 2.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Don't care, just want to win.
Fine.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Is it an even bigger sword than usual?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Is it a gun?
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
How does the narrator...
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
There you are, chat. There you are.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Yeah.
That looked painful.
It really did, yeah.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Empty your minds.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Is this her look? Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but her blow finishes its arc as you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
You too. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm of free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition. Volition's here too, and her strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. You've grown. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, she's different this time. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference
What do you
is
want for
you
dinner?
to show me what you would like me to see.
It took Lily and I legitimately an hour to decide what to have for dinner yesterday. And then what we ended up on, ending with, wasn't even in the first 3 rounds of options. I'm ready to go back
We will meet again.
in our everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Okay, can I
You're on a path.
turn around
in
now?
The wood.
No, I can't. Huh. Let's take the blade. There you are. Are you here to kill me or something? This one I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Let's drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
And then she psychically picks it up and stabs us.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Show her the look. Show her the look. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
It's happened.
She has a point. She's wrong. We stand to lose everything.
What's your name? Oh, I didn't see that one before. Yeah, what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Alright, let's kill her.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. Okay, that's new. We've done Slay the Princess, and we've done Examine the Chains, but not with the knife in the room. And then they threw the knife down. This is a new one. Keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
She heard us.
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Yeah, let's do it.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Is there going to be a montage of us, like, feeding her, brushing her hair?
You're making a mistake.
Nah, it's going to be fun. We'll watch movies.
Turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
Picked up the knife, right?
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Nope.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Nope, we're committed.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held.
Chapter 2 is going to be Voice of the Indecisive.
Okay. We can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, but sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Do it, do it.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Something out of a nightmare.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Okay, should we tell her it's Pull? She's kind of dumb, huh? Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. Ignore her and go to sleep. Yeah, let's do it.
Ignore her. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped,
It was Paul.
and the door to the basement is ajar,
Ew.
its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You're welcome, babe.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
It's my sleep paralysis demon.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
And yet you lie about the mirror, or you can't see it.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
No, the narrator takes over and makes me kill you.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end,
Gills?
don't we?
Green around the gills is just a phrase, chat. It means you don't look well, you look sick. People say that. It doesn't mean we literally have gills. I mean, I guess we could.
It can't be. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Jump scare? Oh, this continues. Chapter 2, The Nightmare.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
He, capital.
Shh. What if he hears us?
Ah, paranoid,
That's
okay.
a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Was it always capitalized?
Shit. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Ruin, or I'm leaving.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Okay, sorry, dear.
Don't trust anyone.
Not even yourself.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
Oh, she's out.
The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
Why is the mirror here?
Hold on.
Oh, there are
What happened
eyes
to
in
the
the...
There was a door here last time.
What? Is that because we're paranoid?
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Let's explore the mirror. Maybe it's going to be different one time. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away?
Yeah.
Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here. Calm down. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Do we want to take the blade? Yes.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Could we have a bomb?
Just be like Geralt when he's fighting the K-Ren and just summon one out of your ass, Lamayo. The correct way is up the ruined chunks of the bridge. Not only is this poorly communicated to you and doesn't look like something you can walk on, the whole time I did this I was wondering, what exactly is Geralt going to do at the top of this? How is this the right answer when Geralt has no viable plan of attack to exploit at the top of this climb with this giant pinned monster in the swamp below him? Well, he channels the power of God and anime and whips out a bomb. That's the end. This is probably the most angry these games made me.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Enter the basement. Is she even gonna be there?
You cross over the threshold
Oh,
and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Oh, I like that.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
You promise?
Okay, we need a game plan.
I'm stepping off.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. You find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Reason.
Excuse me, you're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Right.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Do you promise? Go left, go right, do nothing. Go back the way you came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there.
Uh-oh.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
What the fuck?
As the princess approaches,
Oh.
your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Discombobulate.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Chat would a rock if it had eyelashes. Oh, Rock-chan? Yeah.
Your lungs pull in
Oh.
a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working! Do you want this body to... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
This is neat.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Oh, he's still saying it.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Okay, let's get out of here. Leave together. Let's just leave. Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like... Shit, make her stop! Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You're back. Lungs, liver,
What do you think of her, Lily?
nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart.
Kind of creepy.
Cool but creepy, I was thinking, yeah.
Heart, lungs.
She's wearing gloves.
Heart,
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so I don't need to say anything.
Yeah, exactly.
One
That's the
moment,
important thing.
and then you're gone. Just like that.
She pulls away. Liver, nerves, heart.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Nerves, heart.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
That's true, yep.
You seem miserable.
I'm miserable. Alright, do you think Paranoid Voice could just keep this up for a whole lifetime? It's the wedding ceremony. Doing vows. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lung, liver, keep it up, keep it up. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. What then? Do we go separate? Let's try it.
No, definitely not. I think I'll keep you right by my side. Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a savior, so you should just look on the bright side. I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
I'll just die then. If you want to work together, you can at least shut off this whole organ shutting down situation.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Okay. If you can't handle me at my organ shutting downness, then you don't deserve me at my best. Alright. Slay the princess. Fuck it, slay.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it! Oh, you're going to regret this! I can be so much more terrible for you than I am now!
Can she?
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Oh. Finally.
That was a cool sequence, I like that.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. You're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this.
So she's just lying there, right? Right? Loot that body.
Time passes.
Alright.
It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
Yeah, and also, the entire world includes us, and we're not saved.
You're right. If we've already saved the world, why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life.
Didn't value hers.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back again. Yeah, it's true.
Ah, yes. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Paranoid Voice is going through some character development, more character development in this chapter than most anime characters in a whole entire Weeb game. He's becoming more focused and intelligent and picking up on more things. Like, what the hell?
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right.
Take the blade from her body. Okay, that feels like it might wake her up again. No, let's do it.
What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Throw the blade into the void. Eh.
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now. Other than starving? Right.
Yeah, let's just wait.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing. Nor does it stop your biology from unraveling.
I wonder if this is only happening because we brought it up.
We really shouldn't have tossed the blade. No, and eventually everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time.
The Wraith, Chapter 3.
You're on a path in the wood.
Ooh.
Shit! This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Okay, who's the new voice now? The Broken?
Yes, so it does.
Cold.
What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
True.
It's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading. Influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
So you're from zero... Okay.
So, yes, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Oh, can we kill the narrator?
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her and been killed by her, so you might as well let her out now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. There is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Chat, narrator, don't bring that up in front, chat. They're gonna jump down your throat. No.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Okay, I will.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Crack open a cold one. Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won.
Into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
There's no knife this time. Is it because we threw it into the void?
The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of the hallway and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
The way to the basement.
Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again?
For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
There's no faces in the windows this time.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you. Certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Step.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Why are you so recalcitrant to fucking accept that there's a fucking mirror there? Wipe the mirror clean.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Hopelessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Oh, you did.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts.
Wait, she's the room.
Your bones snap.
The princess is coming from inside the house.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. So even our feet are dragon-y.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us. And this is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it. Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt. Then turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you?
You left me in a basement and then you killed me. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Enough talking.
Proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Pelvic. Oh, this is pelvic. Where's Tate?
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort.
True.
I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. You feel wrong.
Is our foot fixed?
So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
We were gonna let you out of here.
Were we?
I was.
Yeah, I was too, yeah.
What reason are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
You know what? We're gonna come back next loop, and this time we're gonna let her out, but this time for the right reasons.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants. Your body, still slumped against the wall, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door, reduced to a marionette pulled reluctantly along by strings.
Leave the cabin, throw your body into the abyss. Okay, I was gonna leave, but now she's being all difficult about it. Yeah, screw you.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. We're putting in everything we have. You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting your body. It's just a body.
Yes, but I can do so many terrible things to you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one we all go. 1, 2, 3. You throw everything you have against her and manage for one brief moment. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. We did it! We actually did it! Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we? I don't think this qualifies as saving, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
What do you mean what happens now? You wanted it.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I want to know what he thinks happens.
She's so pissed off.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Why?
You should pay better attention to your head. You left. Gone. It's just you and you and you and me. Idiot.
Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something, a mass, a growth, torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening?
Okay, we're going from pond to lake now? But you don't answer her before she's gone. You feel resistance underneath your feet, and once more, memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay, just trust me. You've been here before, and you always get scared. Oh, am I talking to the hero?
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us. And not in a good way. You don't need to comfort them.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. We trust you. We trust you. Whatever makes you happy.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, it's different this time. You've withered. You are at the cabin. It looks like a fire, huh? Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
That's where we stabbed her, right?
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Now that I got a better look, I would like to rescind my wouldn't from earlier in the poll. The more I see the princess on this path, the more I find myself revoking my earlier criticism of her. How can you stand to be such a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. It's pretty true.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Yeah, it's going so well. Okay, we always choose I'm ready to go back. What if I just destroy my body? You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Oh, we can't do that. So I'm guessing we can't attack the entity either. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, nothing
My
happens.
roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Okay. I'm ready to go back. Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing now? Let's see if we can even stab her and take the knife out of her and see what happens with that one. Slay the princess. Of course it is, she's dead. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay.
Psst. Hey.
Okay, so this time we're gonna kill
right?
ourselves, right? You better rebar this. I'm pretty upset if we die. Let's do this.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. You throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Really? We just stayed in that room even though there was a whole other room down here?
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
I thought we were biology. Why didn't we die?
The end. Nice knowing you.
Oh, she's gonna be really mad. Uh-oh! Alright.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh wait, that one's always here.
That's fine.
Cold!
It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Why should I listen to you?
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
Lamayo.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me.
Because I would never want you to do that.
Had you failed to slay the princess,
it doesn't matter because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
I'm in.
just stay focused, will you?
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
It was there a second and now it's gone.
Let's take the blade, because why not?
You take the blade from the table.
Ghost Princess?
The door to the basement groans open. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Perception check.
The room below is silent. Naturally, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Wait, what? Why didn't she stay dead on the other ones, then? Is it because we stayed around long enough that she rotted? She's in a different position.
Okay. She's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin.
Oh, she's cute!
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Okay, best voice so far.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
So, how is she going to horribly murder us?
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
With what, a ghost knife? Wait and see how things play out. Let's wait.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. I like that one.
Nobody tricked you. And the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more than enough evidence that she isn't exactly sweet and innocent. She's pretending. I wouldn't say she's ever pretended to be sweet or innocent.
She does have a little bit of an attitude, but
We did kill her after all. The fact that you apparently botched the landing isn't on the me you're talking to, nor is it on any other version of me that you've encountered.
Oh, so you do know there's other versions of you.
You're using a lot of words to say a lot of nothing.
Oh, you know what? I think cold might be my favorite. Cold is maybe cold then paranoid? Cold is so good.
The enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
So you think I'm an enemy?
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home. Is that really so much to ask?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? Which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? I just want to go home. Away back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried. I explored every inch of this place, but I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
After all, you owe me.
Oh, there it is.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely, yes.
Is she asking if she can possess us?
I'm in.
She is. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought?
we could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
What do you mean? She responded to Hero earlier.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
I didn't like how things played out when I listened to you either, bud. This would be temporary, right?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long, 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 long time.
You promise?
It's crowded enough in here as is.
There's always room for one more.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
That is a very dangerous train of thought.
Yeah, let's do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Chapter 3. Let's go slay the princess. This time featuring the princess as part of the crew. Calling all the lies out that the other princess says. What, you're here to kill me? Don't trust her. I know all of her tricks.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. More waves of agony ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Narrator, your hero collapsed.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. We still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Oh, you can hear it! Oh, that's cool. And we get to see the other side of the basement, finally.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Really, it doesn't. Or she wouldn't have commented on it.
I love Cold so much.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
Oh, the mirror.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of
No,
here
it
soon.
matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me.
No, I'm
Do
not
they not
talking
listen
about
to
you. I'm
you
talking
either?
about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Are you?
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
This is pretty cool. I like this.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
Oh.
I'm just going to ignore her.
I can't think straight. There's too much noise.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her. One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Yes.
There's only one way to find out.
Leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
Oh, will it be the end of this world?
It could mean that wherever her home is,
He
it's
just doesn't.
outside of the world.
He doesn't want the game to end, and if you let the princess out, then that's it.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Okay, Yusuke.
Your body continues its ascent up the stairs. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Oh, is the narrator being tsundere?
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he's trying to make amends too.
I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Okay. The narrator does not resent the rest of us that are in here?
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Are we in the void again?
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Leah.
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
I'm out. You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Don't mention it.
And then she killed us.
I think this was where I meant to be.
You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
There's that mirror again. Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. We didn't do this one last time.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you.
Ho ho!
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
The call out! Oh, super withered. You've unraveled.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart.
I feel like we're building a waifu. We do this often here. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
In my ghost suit. Everything goes dark and you die. Okay, so what's a good one that we could do for the last one? Is there another path not killing her?
You're on a path.
Not taking the knife is probably a surefire way to not kill her. Let's do that. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Uh-oh.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains. I'm going to check upstairs. Is she going to eat her arm again?
Okay.
Okay, so we saw this before. So there's something new here, too. Okay, return to the bottom stairs.
Easier.
Okay.
If you...
There we go. Save the princess. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that.
Well, I don't want to kill her. Okay, sorry.
Okay, there's no going back now.
God damn it.
You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
If I think it, you will.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. If we're very lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We didn't kill her. The witch. Alright, I'm in. You know what? Maybe we stumbled into a good path
You're
here.
on a path in the woods, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Okay, who's here with us?
If he doesn't remember what happened...
Is Cold here because we died?
Brilliant. We
Oh.
need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Opportunist.
You know I can hear you, right?
Nah, he's lying. He can't
Did
hear
I
us.
say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show. The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room.
I am not taking the blade.
No blade.
No blade.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Definitely.
The door to the basement creaks open. The weak starlight can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Okay, are you ever not going to say that or something like it?
Her voice skitters up from below.
Oh no, she's a spider.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
A witch spider? Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
That too, that's part of it.
You need to stop endlessly debating about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss.
Honestly, that is a more accurate title, though. What to do with the princess, yep.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room.
Here I thought we were gonna have a... Okay.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom.
I thought she was the witch.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Okay, are you... voice of sarcasm? What are you?
Is it all behind us?
Is it?
Just focus on the task at hand. My world is on the line right now.
so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Yeah, let's chat her up a bit.
Don't make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Look, I'm sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize, get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Hey, who killed who?
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay, I will. I get the sense you're not happy with me. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all, and unfortunately you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
Oh, instead of mutual destruction.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
How am I supposed to get you out of those chains?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
What do you need then? Oh, okay.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Okay, let's leave. Leave with the princess.
Yes, let's.
Let's go.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
Why? We're the ones who attacked her last time.
It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together. Doesn't mean we have to trust her.
Yes, we do.
Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted.
What do you mean?
I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out. But if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Explore. You first. Nah, step on the stairs.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put on a show. Enjoy.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
Dude, strut. I'm going up these stairs hips first. Here we go.
You step onto the stairs, and the princess follows close on your heels. Perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason, because I already know that I'm right.
Maybe her name is Slay, and the title is missing a comma.
Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No, but... The princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and, in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
This is taking a while.
Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
Oh, shit.
You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? You feel something dig into your shoulder.
Oh, but no!
Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realise that you won't be getting up. Your back is broken.
Alright, let's just go again.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
Lol, said the princess. Lamayo.
It's what I would have done.
No!
Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive.
And yet here we are.
Is she gonna take care of us?
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
We could have gotten out of here if we just trusted each other.
Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
The lonesome...
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. There's just one problem with that. She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first. Ugh, you're right, aren't you? Really, it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh, shit!
She's as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment.
How the turntables have turned! Well, I guess we're gonna have a long talk and bond, and when we go through another cycle, we'll be besties.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. World could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Is that really what's going to happen then? Hello? Are you still there?
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Oh, this was a success. Well, actually, I don't really know if I'm judging success right in this game, but okay. But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. You are nothing at all. But it isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in the shadow just beyond the reflection. Bird? Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Ooh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass in two. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
What are you? Are you someone like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
So we can only ask a certain amount of questions, it looks like, because the shards are going. What is the princess? Did you make her too? Let's do that one.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Do you have anything to say for yourself for all of this hubris? The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation? That seems like a good one to ask.
Because among other things, she is death itself.
to rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Everything has to die, bro. If I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death, or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Is anything? Is it though? This question keeps me up at night. I think about this a lot. And honestly, I don't know the answer. Of all things, why is she a princess? That's a good one.
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you?
Oh, it was me!
She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why...
Maybe you just like princesses.
Maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come. I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Also, I'm a god now. Oh, this is going so well. Why would you want to rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Okay. You've called this place a construct. What is it supposed to do? Let's do that one.
It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
Uh-oh. Alright, last question. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Oh, why so evil? Say nothing and watch him end. I mean, he was kind of a dick.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Bring the witch to her. Achievement. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. So we're two sides of the same entity. Okay. That makes sense, actually. I've got that kind of feeling before.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Yep.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
My read on what's happening in the story right now is that basically we're God and we're having an existential midlife, mid-God crisis, or we're at the end of a reality and we're starting a new one. And basically we're asking ourselves a question, is death really an essential part of existence? And we've kind of spun this whole entire thing to figure that out if we want to continue with it or not. That's how I'm viewing this. So I don't think she's destroying everything. When he says everyone will die, I think he left out, you know, a very important word, which is eventually. Everyone's gonna die if you let her out. Eventually. Of natural causes. Because, you know, she's death, you know, like, that's what I think is going on. But maybe I'm not reading the story properly. With so many stories left unfinished, can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice. Is she just gonna say no?
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
Okay, yeah, so that was a no. In 24 words.
But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves.
Is this when our backs are broken and now we're seeing it from her perspective?
But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Chat, how does the VN have a boss battle? With time, we could have been better.
And there is always time.
Then let's be better.
A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers, cold as the grave, dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they do not return it.
This was the possession?
I offer you a path to your redemption, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
But with redemption, there can be no sin.
And without contrast, there can be nothing at all.
Is it getting too loud? Do you want me to turn it down a bit?
Flesh is the vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to strand the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine. What forced between choosing your death and forfeiting your body? You chose agency, but agency requires action, and action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments, would you remove action itself from reality?
Would? Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take?
I know what I am, but I do not know what I am not. If a world without me is so unknown, then how can you be so sure you want to create it?
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive and dead all at once. You learn to put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality. And you used it to rise above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
If you haven't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive.
Were we self-destructive? Or did the beauty of our dance reach beyond the shadow of death? It was lethality that made us what we were.
Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
But you'd love to watch me leave.
Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth, then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
I have no desire to hide, but the truth can be made better. If destroying you is what that takes, so be it.
I am so deeply woven into the threads of this reality that I cannot imagine it without me. Perhaps there is a better world to build, but you cannot know until you see it. Are you so sure in your blind optimism that you would shatter all of creation? You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing my... My dude, what is your perspective? If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Okay, so it's two halves of a god that together are a couple, and they're remaking the universe, and they're just deciding what this next universe is going to be like. So it is kind of like, and they can't decide, and it's gone on for too long, so it's kind of like the god equivalent of a couple trying to decide what to order for dinner. Okay, alright, I get it now. Alright, well, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. Alright, okay. But what do you want? You know what? I can't order what you want, but I'm not gonna let you go hungry. We'll both get each of our own foods. You've done everything you can to make me understand what you want to have for dinner tonight, but you keep dismissing what I want. If you think you can convince me to get something that you want, you have to listen to what I want to eat for dinner tonight. Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? Oh, shit, we just go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
Grass is growing, nature is healing, streams are gone. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. Explore, what happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been, and just as you always be. Always will be? Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. Slay the princess. Here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by pressing H. I have it recorded. Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, so that went places I didn't think it was going to go. I kind of feel like my read on what was happening is actually true, right? It feels like it's definitely like a godlike entity that is two pieces, yin and yang, that sort of thing. Maybe it's even one entity that split itself into two pieces, and they're basically having a debate through this system, Slay the Princess style, of deciding what the next universe they're making is going to be like, right? It feels like it fits. I don't think it fits with everything, but that's definitely what it feels like. And at the end, it's like you are the god that has more authority than the other one, I guess, or the part that has more authority. And you are deciding if death is going to be a part of the next universe, I guess. I would like to see the other ending to see. Maybe it can go in different places. Maybe that's not the only way it can go at the end, but that's how it feels to me right now. You forgot the role that the crow played. Well, isn't the crow kind of like a mediator representing an argument that the dispute was on your side? The crow supposedly started the whole mess. Well, what if the crow is just like an intrusive god thought that came in and was like, you know what, maybe we could do it better. There's a lot of suffering in our universes, honey. Don't you think that we could possibly have a universe without suffering? And then that caused like a schism within the god, and that's what this was all about. Do we want the death or not? I don't know. I feel like that fits with a lot of what was going on there. The debate at the end. The debate at the end seemed very much, what's a universe without death? I feel like the whole experience is trying to make something that is inherently intangible tangible. And I like a lot about it. There's going to be a lot of things that are like, how does that work? A lot of metaphor. A lot of this represents something else sort of thing. I wonder if there's anything there too about the princess represents death and you're trying to slay her. You're trying to kill death. So you're trying to give death a death. Well, you can't give death a death without death. So therefore you can't kill her. Because for her to die, she needs to be there to like lock the death in. And if she's not there, then death doesn't exist. Therefore, you know what I mean? That's kind of weird. I don't know, man. I like this. I feel like chat is a little more down on it than I am. There are some big fans in the chat, though, so maybe there's a little bit of conflict there. But I really like this. Maybe there's some mega fans here, and it's gotten a little obnoxious. I don't know. I'd have to re-chat back, and let's be real, I'm not going to do that. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I fully understand it, but I feel like my interpretation, it feels like a lot of it fits. So I like my interpretation. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm not really seeing too many interesting reviews as I scroll through here. Kusoro is on here. Slay the Princess is a good mystery VN. I've enjoyed most of my way through it. My first impression is trying to be Stanley Parable too hard, and I'm very glad to say this impression did not last. The game reveals its own identity fairly quickly, and has a lot of neat details that allow the player to roughly guess the shape of things before they're revealed in the final act's exposition dump, mandatory for all mystery VNs. The prose is surprisingly good. Reading Slay the Princess still didn't feel like reading a book, but it didn't feel like reading a comic book either, which is extremely rare for video games. Sadly, the ending didn't land for me, and I don't entirely understand the decision to force the ending as early as the game does it. Did the author feel the concept wears thin this quickly? I gotta say, I do feel like some of the repetition was wearing thin with me, and I wonder if they should have allowed you to skip further to some things. Sometimes it wouldn't let you skip, and it was something we had seen before, but you couldn't skip it because there was a new voice along with you that would add something to it. So I think maybe the format could have been cleaned up a little bit, that you get back into the cabin faster. I don't know. Is it meant to facilitate multiple playthroughs? Is it so most people who play this game have slightly different experiences from one another? So this is me. I really did like that all the entities that you built into her all came back and you saw something from their perspective. That was cool. I liked that a lot. Anyway, I will never know, but I would really rather see all of the game has to offer, as has pretty good quality of life features for it within a single playthrough. The themes the ending brings up didn't resonate with me as much, and while, like I said, a lot of details felt well integrated into the rest of the game in a way that allows the player to guess at what's going on, the mechanics of the interactions first and foremost, a lot of it felt tacked on as a mandatory explanation to allow the concept of the game to exist, everything to do with the narrator as an example. The art is stunningly good, and the game utilizes it to the utmost degree. I love the art style, I love the pencil wiggles, I love the parallax effect as you move the mouse around. I really didn't like the princess's VA for most of the game, except for some of the post-chapter 2 scenes, but the male VA did a really good job. Really, I thought both of them did a really good job, especially considering the amount of work it must have taken. I recommend this game to anyone who enjoys a mystery VN or generally unconventional experiences rare games have to offer. And that was 4 out of 5, I think, from Kusoro. Kusaro is someone who is on Jed's. They made the intro music that we use sometimes. If you ever heard me play music during fan art, they made that music. Who was your favorite princess? The ones you saw? I think probably the Ghost. I like the Ghost. The Ghost is pretty good. All right. Do you want me to do? Okay. What am I doing for Thorn. Guide me through it. Hello.
I recognize that voice.
Okay, did I just get tricked to going back to the Catgirl version?
All this is it, Oberhard? Just focus on the task at hand.
Clearly there's some broken trust. Take this gesture of my goodwill. Give her the blade.
You can't be serious. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. I vote no. As do I.
I abstain.
What? You me?
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't a democracy. Good thing this isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right?
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
And then she stabs herself.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
She creeps forward.
What do you think happens now?
I think this is the part when you stab me. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her. We didn't mean it. Did we?
If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
It's not.
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steels her nerves. And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Lamayo.
What? No. No, come on, that's not right. I told you. I told you this is what she was going to do.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You... Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Thorn.
You're on a path in the woods.
I can't believe she actually stabbed us. I love the bickering. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it.
Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
Oh, you're far from being
Yeah!
on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy.
We
by
turned her on.
mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like journeys. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death. There might just be a kernel of affection in that angry, angry heart.
As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing, but we've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Whisking.
Oh, are you now? Great, so you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once.
Shut up,
Twice,
narrator.
Sure.
Twice.
Twice. You already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
We're even now. I'm sure she understands that.
Yes. Good. Playing both sides. I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it. Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right. Trust in the plan. Trust in what plan? The decider's plan. A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
Well, all the time.
There isn't a plan, and that's the whole point. We're supposed to be guided by emotion when the time comes,
Those passions will tell us to set our darling princess free. I don't care about where we came from, and I don't care to discuss the theory of anything. I yearn only to bring her freedom. I'm here to feel, not to think. Then we can all move on.
You know what? Let's move on and see what she looks
I need
like.
to stop
Come on.
talking.
Let's go.
Think happy thoughts.
Princess, princess, princess.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if I'd say everyone.
Is she turned into a plant girl? Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. Wait, this isn't right. This is supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her.
Already am, bud.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side. You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
Get ready, chat.
The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
It's looking good for wood.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I never really chose to come here.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here, and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles.
That doesn't look...
Space thick with hostile vegetation.
That doesn't look fun at all. Oh, God.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think I wouldn't hold it against you? Fine, if you're going to be like that, I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. Turn and leave. Alright, I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. That's probably it, right? Yeah, for sure, the first one. For no reason, let's quick save. For no reason.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Just once?
Her eyes dart
You did
away
it
from
twice
yours
back.
for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
There we go. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right. There's nothing left to say. We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Then maybe it's time for either of us to say anything. All that counts is action. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin.
leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves, but feels good. Like we're special to her.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
I see that the lines have been drawn.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. Nah, cut her free.
Yes. What a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Yeah, let's get cracking.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
That's right. What he said.
Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
I do it. All it
would take is a single slip of the blade.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip.
You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess
he
falls
made us
into
attack her
your
earlier.
arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Can we get the thorny vines off of her? This looks painful.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Okay.
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not.
I'm doing it.
You know as well as I do that we can.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that. Ugh, fine.
You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss.
Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us.
Did you get the kiss the princess while she's covered in thorn vines ending? The kiss the princess while she's covered in thorn vine endings is fucking my favourite.
Doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff.
I'm aware of my skills.
6.5 hours. Oh my god.
But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
Let it burn.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
What? And then she pulls us down the stairs and we break our backs together again.
Please, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We cut through those other vines just fine. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Cut into the thorns, step into the thorns. Alright, let's step into the thorns and they're just gonna part. For no reason, let's quick save.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now?
Whatever we want.
Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
Where did she go?
Alright, so that's the Thorn ending. I don't
Try
think we
and
need to
find
go
her?
through with the other one, right? What does she look like? I want to see what she looked like here. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
So that's it. Yeah, I like this. I don't know if I fully understand it. I find myself saying that a lot when it comes to the more, I want to say abstract experiences that we play on stream. I think that how I'm interpreting this, not everything fits, but maybe not everything is ever gonna fit. Maybe not. How'd you like the writing generally? I liked it well enough, yeah. I do think that it's not using the medium as well as it could. However, that's pretty rare. I feel like there is a bit too much repetition when it comes to getting into the different cycles, and holding skip to skip through it all is not the best answer. However, I do understand that it would be a logistical nightmare in order to have all the different options be in any order, and it somehow changes what you're going to see based on what you've already done. And skipping is the cleanest and easiest way to do it, and it wouldn't be that big of a gain to put so much work to clean it up, but at the same time it does bring the experience down a little bit, the repetition at the beginning. I can fix her.